Hi, welcome back to Academy Animal Hospital. I'm Dr. Michelle Cahill. You know, we've really been talking about fleas a lot on Facebook, and I know, most of you, when you've gone into a veterinarian's office, you see these posters of the flea life cycle and all that, and it's very dry and clinical. So I thought we'd kind of go over the flea life cycle today, a little more real-world situation, so you can really see what happens in real life. So, here's Mr. Raccoon. And Mr. Raccoon probably has, conservative estimate, 50 to 100 fleas on him. And what he's going to run through your backyard, and he's going to soothe your backyard with flea eggs. His flea eggs are very slick, and they will fall off just like that. So now your yard is all full of flea eggs from Mr. Raccoon. And now he's going to go to your neighbor's yard and see your neighbor's yard with flea eggs. Now, over the course of 2 weeks, these flea eggs are going to metamorphosize into larvae, and then into their own little cocoons called pupa. And once the fleas are into this pupa stage, they are very resistant to almost anything. They really can't be killed by anything. So, and that process takes, on average, about 2 weeks. So what's going to happen next? Well, Lady is going to run out into your backyard, and these flea pupa are waiting to sense heat and vibration, which is Lady running across her yard. So what's going to happen next is some fleas are going to hatch out of those pupa and jump on Lady. And so what if she only picks up 2 fleas, a male and a female? So she's going to come back inside your home, and these fleas are going to do what fleas do, which is reproduce. And again, now she's going to start dropping flea eggs all wherever she's been. And this process is just going to start all over again. And then, of course, our next flea victim is going to be our little house kitty, Lucy here, who never goes outside. She's a princess, never sets a paw outside, but yet she's being exposed to fleas. Because remember, now we've got flea larvae and more pupa developed. Again, that process takes about 2 weeks. And now Lucy has picked up some fleas now as well, even though she never sets a foot outside. Meanwhile, Lady is going back in and out of the house, so out into this environment where there's lots and lots of fleas waiting to be hatched out. And then back inside the house where there's lots of fleas ready to be hatched out. So, again, this is kind of the flea life cycle in a nutshell. I think next week we'll come back and we'll talk about ways to break this life cycle so you don't have an issue with fleas, and different ways that people maybe think their flea preventatives aren't working, and also look at some of the mistakes that people make trying to break this life cycle. So thanks for joining us here at Academy Animal Hospital. We'll see you back next week.